Now, package sets are becoming an increasingly popular option for people looking to get into golf and develop their skills. So in this video, we're going to run through some of the best package sets on the market should you be looking to shop in this cost-effective area of the market. Now, I'm alongside Joe Ferguson, PJ Pro and Golf Monthly staff writer. Before we get into the specifics, Joe, of these sets, who are the type of people that should be looking to invest in a package set versus something that's more custom fit?
Well, I wasn't really across these package sets much before I joined the team at Golf Monthly, and I've been fortunate enough to see more and more of them, and I thought they were initially just for people starting out, but the more that I've tested and the more I've seen, it's just a really cost-effective way of accumulating a full set of golf clubs and everything you need to play the game, including bags. So yeah, a broad spectrum of people can be using these.
Absolutely. It's worth pointing out that we're going to be covering men's sets and junior sets, as you can see in this particular video, because we can really speak with authority. We've both got children, so we can speak with authority on both of those types of sets. If you are looking for information on the best women's package sets, make sure you check out the link in the description. We'll link out to our buying guides. And if you do like the look of any of these package sets, I'll put some handy links in the description where you can buy these for the best price in your area. So without further ado, let's dive into the best package sets on the market in 2024.
Right, we've got our first two sets. I've got something from Wilson that I want to talk about, but I see you've got Cobra there, Joel.
I do. This is the Cobra Fly XL. It comes in at £699, which I think is the same price as your one, but I do think you get a lot for your money with this particular set. So it's a 10 club set. I like how you've got a 10.5 degree driver and they've included a 5 wood versus a 3 wood. I think for some golfers, especially starting out the game, a 3 wood can be quite hard to launch. And if you're looking for a driver alternative, you get a 5 wood rather than 3 wood and a hybrid. But the standout part of this set in particular, along with the bag, is the irons. These irons are incredibly easy to launch, really inviting down behind the ball, relatively thick top line, decent amount of offset, but just really easy to launch. If you're looking for something super forgiving, that's going to be really user-friendly and help you get the ball up in the air from the fairway into greens, these irons are fantastic. A really nice sort of stealthy like stand bag with 5 pockets, all the storage you never need. That is my first pick, and I think a really good option. I'm going to throw to you, Joe. As I said, this Wilson set, similar price. What do you get for your money here?
Exactly the same price, I think. So yeah, it's got the Wilson Player Fit Premium package. I'm just looking a bit jealous at yours, actually. I like the stealthy, I like that black, it's really cool. Got a bit more colour here with the blue accents, and yeah, overall, it's just, I found this to be probably my favourite of everything I've tested as an overall package personally, with the bits that I've tested. 10 club set as well. We've gone 3 wood instead of 5 wood. We've got the 5 hybrid in here, and particularly in the irons of this set, I found them really powerful. Great ball speeds, but still with some really high launch, which you want if you're just starting out in the game or for slower swing speed players. But the bit that I really wanted to highlight is more down the bottom end of the bag. I've got 2 clubs, the sand wedge in particular. I'd game this now. It's just super clean, just a blade style specialist feel sand wedge. No offense to yours, that's a little bit chunkier, a little bit of thicker sole, so probably a bit less versatility than mine. So I'm really happy with the sand wedge, and I love how Wilson have set me up there. Also in the putter, got a touch more forgiveness than yours. So I've got a bit more MOI, I've got the sort of the Fang style putter, I've also got the milled face, and I've got a really nice premium feeling tacky grip. In terms of value for money, for $699, the bag, the head covers, the 10 clubs, and the specialist short game stuff, I was really pleased with this Wilson set.
It's a competitive battle between the two. Maybe if you like a blade style putter, potentially go down the Cobra route. You want more of a forgiving mallet putter, go down the Wilson, but 2 really good options in that sort of mid-price area of the package set market. Right, so Joe, for our next choices in the package set market, we've gone both ends of the price spectrum. Kick us off with what you've got here and what you like about it.
Yeah, well, I've got this McGregor CG4000 set, and these are coming in at £329. So I've got a lot of value for money here. I'll let you break the news on the price of yours in a moment, but they are very different. So again, we get a 10 club setup here. I've got a beautiful premium bag. This is one of the highlights for me. The stand feels really sturdy. Some of the package sets I've tried previously in the past, I've worried about the longevity and the durability. This feels like it could go through any sort of abuse, which you might give it when you're learning how to play golf with some anger issues, I don't know. But yeah, the bag was a real highlight for me. And another standout feature, the woods of everything that I've tried, the ease of use, the playability, just phenomenal. They're so easy to get airborne. Obviously, for me as sort of a higher speed player, probably a bit too airborne, but if I'm sort of bringing that back down the scale for someone learning the game or someone with a slower swing speed, just the playability of those woods is exceptional. One more thing before I pass over to you. I really enjoyed, and this is stealing a bit from your company actually, kind of a 2-ball style putter. So for someone who's just starting out and learning how to aim their putter and read greens and stuff, having this little 2-ball alignment system here with a line going through it, I think is of real benefit and will really help put you in the right place on the green. So what have you got?
Yeah, very good choice there, Joe. So I've gone for this is the Callaway XR package set, and this comes in at £1,400. So it's the most expensive package set we're going to feature in this video, but bear with me because you do get a lot for your money. You get 12 clubs, and this is obviously the XR range is a franchise that I think a lot of golfers will be familiar with. It was played out on tour a few years ago. It was one of their premium sort of custom fit options sort of 10, 12 years ago. And I do think the quality and the performance really shines through on this particular set. So I'll start with the driver, and you can see here how this driver sort of does have a much better look to it versus most sort of package set drivers. You've got this lovely matte black finish on it, beautiful kind of accents on the crown. It looks more premium than I'd say most package set drivers. Put it down at address, it does still a little bit closed, but does still look very inviting to hit. And I think also with driver in package sets, they can sound quite loud and tinny, whereas this one has more of a muted thud sound to it. So I think you get much better acoustics with this one, better feel, feels really hot off the face. As I said, 12 clubs, so you get your driver, your fairwood and your hybrid. Some very kind of authentically Callaway looking irons. I think this is a sort of a silhouette that a lot of golfers will be familiar with when it comes to game improvement irons from Callaway. Super forgiving, really easy launching. But I like the clubs at the bottom end of the bag.
I picked your putter up a minute ago. I was very jealous.
Before we get into the putter, Joe, I do like this sort of speciality 55-degree wedge. Has a little bit of a muscle back feel to it.
May I?
You may. So that's a really nice wedge. I think if you're looking for something that's going to be forgiving and give you a little bit of versatility and feel, you might get it from that. But also like the putter that's included within this set, along with an excellent stand bag with 9 pockets, I might add, is the Odyssey DFX. This is the number 7. This is an iconic shape. A lot of top players in the world have used this sort of shape putter.
Strong grip as well.
A really nice grip to it, yeah. I mean, there's a lot to like about this putter. Super forgiving, really easy to align with those 3 lines. I know your 2-ball putter is also doing a similar job, but I think these 3-line system, it's a really powerful way to see where the face is pointing. I think, you know, this is a really good entry point into the Callaway brand. Like, it is a lot of money, but if you were to buy a full set of, you know, premium custom fit Callaway clubs, you're gonna be spending a lot more than £1,400. So if you're looking to get into the Callaway brand without spending an awful lot of money, I think this XR package set is a really good option.
So now I want to talk about this Strata package set. Now the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice they're left-handed, so I'm not going to try and pretend that I tested this set. I'm relaying some information from one of our friends in the minority left-handed department, Dan Parker, one of the other gear writers, and he was very enamoured with the irons in particular. The distance he was getting off the irons he felt was comparable to his actual gamer's set. They are quite strong when I put them down, but they you know, from what he said, they were pretty hot off the face and giving some real strong distance output. What I also liked when I looked in here, and Dan mentioned it in his review, more options at the top end of the bag. We've got a couple of hybrids here. So again, for people starting out who might have a slower swing speed and looking to help get the ball airborne a little bit more, we've got that help from the hybrids. Now, Dan Parker, he also tests soft goods for us, and he was very, very impressed with the bag. Both the durability, kind of how robust it felt, but also how spacious and lightweight it is. We've got loads of pockets here for everything you might need on the golf course, and he was really impressed with this package set as a whole. Joel, you've got nothing with you, why is that?
That's because I'm going to talk about a bag that we haven't actually got with us. It's the TaylorMade RBZ Speedlight. Now, my colleague Neil Tadman has tested this set, I think it was last year, and he really was enamoured with everything it offered. It's similar to the Callaway XR, it's like an entry point into the TaylorMade brand, and it sort of follows the name of the RBZ Speedlight. Definitely the feedback we got from Neil and other people that tested it is that it's easy to swing fast, very lightweight, easy launching. The driver in particular was very easy to get up in the air, and the irons as well, they really excelled in terms of giving a nice, strong, powerful ball flight as well as some stopping power into greens. It's a 12-piece set, so you get a decent amount for your money. You know, it's the same amount of clubs you got from the Callaway at £400 less. You get your 460cc driver, which is super forgiving. You get a fairwood, a 4 hybrid, 6 to 9 iron, and a couple of wedges. So everything you'd need to sort of hit those different distance gaps and you get a really nice mallet putter with the Pure Roll technology, which from the testing I've done, tested quite a lot of putters down my years, definitely helps get the ball rolling early, which for high handicappers and beginner golfers might just help them hole a few more putts. And that concludes our look at the men's package sets, the best ones you can buy in 2024. And as I said, if you like any of the look of these, do check out the links in the description. But now we're going to check out the best junior sets on the market. Right, so now we're going to talk about the best junior package sets. And I think junior golfers are probably even more likely than adults to start with a package set and then progress into something that's more suitable as their performance improves. And Joe and myself are both equally sort of qualified to talk about junior sets. As I mentioned earlier, we've both got young children who are sort of getting into the game and trying it for the first time. I mean, Joe, before we talk about some of the specific sets, what are the things that parents in particular need to consider when it comes to investing in clubs for their children who are playing golf for the first time?
Yeah, I think size and weight are pretty crucial. I've done some fittings in my time where kids have developed some pretty bad habits from using kind of old cut down men's clubs that aren't weighted properly. They might feel like you're getting to the right length, but they won't be balanced and weighted correctly. And you can develop some really bad habits and even injuries if you're using stuff that's too heavy for you from an early age. So fortunately nowadays we've got these specific package sets for kids designed with their strength, their growth in mind. We've got all sorts of options here. So what do you want to talk about first?
Yeah, the first one I want to talk about is this Team TaylorMade junior set here. I think you'll agree, the bag looks absolutely amazing. Really cool pattern on it.
I'd like that in an adult bag.
Absolutely. I mean, if you ask them, they might be able to sort one out for you. But yeah, so this comes in, there's 3 different age range options, and the price goes up as the number of clubs increases and the size increases as well. So it's all developed around making sure you've got the right number of clubs and the right size of clubs as your child increases in age. But this is the youngest of the 3 options available. I think it's £300. You get 4 clubs, you get a high lofted fairway wood, a 7-iron, a wedge and a putter. The colour scheme would suggest it's probably more aimed at the boy in the family rather than the girl, you could say. But other than that, loads to like about the set. The stand bag is really cool. You've got this double strap system, which makes it really easy to carry. Again, that's something that could put kids off if you've got the luggy clubs around and it's uncomfortable to do that. There's no such problem here, loads of pockets, and just a really, really user-friendly set that my children have really enjoyed using. So yeah, Team TaylorMade, really sort of decent value option in the...
What's my bag?
I've just knocked your shorties bag there. I mean, I presume that's the one you're going to tell us about now.
That is what I'm going to tell you about. Originally, when I knew we were learning about junior package sets, as my boss, you put your foot down and you pinched the TaylorMade one, so I thought I was getting done. But I spoke to Shorty's Golf and I've absolutely loved this. We've got my 2 girls, the same set. They come in 2 colour options. Sorry, that's a lie. They come in 3 colour options, but obviously we had 2 for the 2 girls. We've got the red, the blue, and there's also a grey. And everything about these, I was so surprised with the quality, the build quality, the little touches like the leather head covers. The bag is just outrageous. If you've seen it, it's so sturdy. We've got so many pockets. We've got little valuables pockets. What kids have valuables? I don't know, but my little girl's enjoyed putting shells in here from the beach. So there's just so many little things to go through here. It's a really high quality set. Got a really nice driver, again, like I said, under this sort of premium looking leather head cover. I've got a hybrid 7-iron pitching wedge and a little putter, and it's all on theme. So in the blue bag, we've got blue shafts and blue grips. It's super cohesive. I know that's not a huge performance feature, but it matters to the kids and they really do care about it. So I was really chuffed with these. I know my little girls are chuffed with these, and it's got them the start they needed in golf. And what have you got for me?
So this is a much more cost-effective option, just comes in at £100, so you get the same amount of clubs as the TaylorMade, much cheaper. Probably doesn't look as good as the TaylorMade stuff. It comes with a 14-degree driver. You've got a 7-iron, 9-iron, and then you've got this beautiful putter.
I was eyeing that up. That's got a full old Ping B60 shape.
Exactly, and you see there's a little kind of white and black contrasting bit at the back here, which just definitely helps with alignment. There's some grooves on the face, and I think a semi-putter specific grip as well. So yeah, putters are definitely a standout club in this set. I do think the stand bag is a standout sort of part of this set. It's feature packed, 5 pockets. I think you've got a drinks holder there. You've got a little glove Velcro tab you can put your glove on. Double strap system, really lightweight, 5-way top, which is interesting because obviously it only comes with 4 clubs, but the fact that it's a 5-way top means you can add clubs to it. So if you maybe get some clubs from someone else or you want to add more clubs to the set, you've got room to do that in the bag. So that sort of helps with the longevity of this set. But for £99, I do think you get a lot for your money with this Ram set.
This is the Inesis Babies Golf. Little pun there, little B on the bag there, and it's really cool. It's just fun. So this is obviously, when we're talking size comparison, this is obviously for the little tweenies amongst us. We've got 2 clubs in it. This is super entry level for the shorter, vertically challenged children in your family, or just younger before they've grown probably. So we've got a 9-iron and a putter. And it's just really fun. I'm not going to bore you with any technical specifications here because there isn't any really. It's pretty basic, but it's perfect for just trying to hook them really, really young. And they're utilising the little cartoony, a bit of fun element. We've got the bee honeycomb on the bag. It's just really, really cool. And it's all carried through into the shaft, the black and yellow, and the little putter. I mean, it's very light, but it's very cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
I could see a little extended version of that. The grip's super thin, as you'd imagine, because you're going to have tiny little hands on this. But yeah, for an introduction to someone for golf who's super young, and for imagine getting this on Christmas morning when you're tweeny. I think this is great. I really, really like this Inesis.
So look, that concludes our look at the best package sets you can buy in 2024. Hopefully you found it useful, and if you did like the video, make sure you click the like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our other equipment sort of buying guide videos. But you know, if you are looking to get into golf for the first time, or you're a parent looking to get your kids into golf for the first time, hopefully you've seen something you like. As I mentioned at the start of the video, there are some links in the description if you want to get your hands on any of these sets for the best price in your area. Hopefully you can use those links to find the product that's right for you or your child. But that's all from us here from a beautiful Stoke Park Golf Club. We'll see you next time.